Alright, welcome back guys. Another quick video. We're going to talk about how to get spheres and how to get treasures in general on the Grand Underground. So, first of all, you're going to want to find one of these traders in the Grand Underground. This guy is actually a large trader, and you'll know that because he says got any large spheres. So you click get goods, and then you can trade in your spheres for different objects. Most notably the TMs, which are on a daily, I believe, cycle. They switch randomly. So you'll just have to wait if you don't see the TM you want. And then you can trade these for your large spheres. There's also another type of trader called a small trader. Small sphere trader and small sphere traders just do exactly that. They take small spheres. And we're going to get into that in a second. And they will also trade for TMs and other goodies. And then they're also a treasure trader. So there was this wonderful map I found on DeviantArt, of all places. Someone named Scuttle. I'm going to pull that up on the screen. Thank you, Scuttle, whoever you are. And you can see this chart is going to show you all the locations of the small sphere trader, large sphere traders, and the treasure buyers, plus the /base expansion. And then the other ones are healers, but healers just heal your Pokemon. They don't trade or buy anything from you. So what you're going to want to do to get a bunch of spheres is go to the Veilstone department store. I'm going to show you that right now. Actually, we have to go up. We have to go up first. So let's go up real quick. And we're going to go to the Veilstone department store on the 5th floor. I believe it's the 4th floor. It might be 4th floor. On the highest floor that sells stuff. I believe that is the 4th floor. And we're going to go ahead and buy as many pedestals as we feel like we're going to need. So you can mine the spheres, of course, but it is kind of slow. So one quick way of doing this, if you have money and you have a lot of the map unlocked, is to simply buy the spheres or buy the pedestals from the Veilstone department store, and then go ahead and sell them back to the traders in exchange for spheres. And then you can also take the small spheres that you're going to get, and you're going to exchange those for larger spheres. But you can see that trader there only had the green large spheres. You'd only trade the small spheres for the green large ones. That, I believe, is also on a rotating cycle. So you're going to click I'm here to buy, and you're going to go and buy the square medium pedestals. As many as you can. They're 1,000 each. So I'm just going to get 10 of them. And then I'm going to take 10 of the round pedestal mediums as well. Now, when you buy these, you buy the medium ones. Don't buy the extra small ones for the square and round because it just sell for more. They cost the same amount, but you get more spheres for the medium ones, which is really silly. So we bought the round one and the square ones. We can also buy the sturdy pedestals. So I'm just gonna buy 5 of those, and then we're gonna go and buy the clear pedestals as well. Okay, so we have our pedestals. You can buy as many as you want, obviously, from the Veilstone department store. Just the only limitation is how much money you have. But there is a very easy way to farm money with the amulet coin and defeating the ace trainers on route right next to Celestic Town. I made a video on that as well. Sorry for the self-promotion. But you can quickly farm up money. So money isn't really a problem. It's much easier to get money, generally speaking, than it is to get a lot of spheres. It just takes a lot longer to mine than it does to battle trainers. Plus, you're not getting the experience. So it's just better to battle trainers in general than it is to waste time farming spheres. Of course, there are other things you can get too, but you know what I mean. Alright, so looking back at the map, I'm going to pull that up again. You can see there are a couple different areas where you can run into small traders and large traders, and also the treasure one. But there's one particularly useful area once you have unlocked the battle area, like up on the top right-hand corner. You're going to see there is a small trader and a treasure buyer very close together. So it makes it very convenient to go to this place. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to get there. You're going to go up to the resort area. We're going to try to go as close to the mountain as we can before we go underground. And that'll take us almost on top of, very close to the traders. So let's just go ahead and do this. Hopefully I don't run into anything. Good. Okay. And we're going to go Route 228. I've already beat all these trainers, of course, so mosey on our way to Route 228s as high as we can. And it's just easier to do this because you can go much faster on a bike than you can walking. So I like to go up to this wall here, right where the ace trainer is. I'm ready to go ahead and dig. And then you're just going to run up here. Take us to the very edge of this underground area. And here is where we're going to see the treasure trader. He will always be here. He does not move. So unlike the other random NPCs that you'll need for the Spirit Tomb grind, this guy will not move. So you're going to talk to him. And you can expand your secret base twice, by the way. I have not done it, but you can expand the secret base, which increases the amount of pedestal or statues you can place, which ultimately increases the encounter rate of the Pokemon that you're trying to obtain. So the Pokemon type. So if you can increase normal type Pokemon or whatever you like, as long as you have the space. But here we're going to go give treasures. So you can see these are we can't necessarily buy treasures, but we can give some of the treasures that we found to this guy. He will give you the corresponding sphere. So pale spheres and the prism spheres are the particularly valuable ones because those are we cannot get these via trading our pedestals. We have to get it through other means, such as trading other stones and things like that. So, like for example, I have a lot of thunderstones. I could go ahead and trade these for prism spheres if I like. And the pale spheres, I could trade in some of the evolution stones, like the moonstones. The shards are nice because the shards are otherwise generally a pretty useless item. The yellow shards in particular, because you can get the prism spheres. The only use of yellow shards outside of getting spheres is to get the weather TMs, which are generally useless in competitive mode. So you can feel free to exchange your shards and for the corresponding spheres. And then your Everstones and other items. So generally speaking, a lot of the items that you find, you can trade for different spheres, as you can see. Okay, so a couple things here. Hard stones, iron ball, and light clay. These items can be farmed from certain Pokemon. So, as Shiny Haunter 0576 said, you can exchange your iron balls for the prism spheres, which is true, and the light clay for the pale spheres. And I believe you can get the hards, and in order to get those, you can get by defeating Mawile. Mawile will give you the iron balls, and the Baltoy will give you the light clay. So again, you can use the item farming method by having an Absol with Super Luck and like a Bennett with Frisk in your party, having the Absol fainted so you can just get the Super Luck. He's the front of your party, and then you have your Frisk with the Bennett, and of course you get the increased chance of getting an item. It also tells you if you have the Pokemon actually has the item or not. I made a video on that as well. Feel free to check that out. But this would be a great way to farm those items, and you can exchange them to one of the treasure traders to get the corresponding spheres. Keep in mind though that Baltoy is Mawile actually is only available in Brilliant Diamond in the underground section of the game, while Baltoy is available in both Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So if you have Shining Pearl, you're out of luck with the Mawile grind. You're gonna have to find some other way of getting items. But if you have Brilliant Diamond, this is Brilliant Diamond. This game is Brilliant Diamond, by the way. You can get the Mawile. Anyway, however you want to do it, Mawile is located in the Dazzling Cave and Stargleam Cavern, by the way. So that is one way of getting items. Now we're going to run over here to the small gym trader, sphere trader. And this guy will also sell us. We can sell our pedestals we just bought. What's this person? That's a Harper, okay. One of the NPCs. This counts as one of the 32 NPCs you'll need in order to get Spiritomb. Anyway, this guy will always be here on the very tippy edge of this underground section. And he says, "You got any small spheres?" and we can go ahead and, if you want to get goods, he sells a drill. He also sells these green large spheres. If we give him 50 small ones, he'll give us a large one. And he sells these TMs that are on a rotating basis. So if you want the thief TM, like I was trying to find, you have to check with the small sphere traders. Now, the small sphere traders, this guy's considered a small sphere trader. It doesn't matter which small sphere trader you go to on the Grand Underground. There are several to choose from depending on what part of the map you're in. So maybe you haven't gotten to the post game yet, but you can still find them. They all sell the same TMs that day. So it doesn't mean, if I were to go to a different small sphere trader, it does not change the TMs he sells. So it's only go to one. Try to find one that you know where it is and it's easy to get to for you. And then you can just check every day to see if it's updated. But what we're going to do is give goods. And then you can see the pedestals that we bought, particularly these sturdy ones, like the round sturdy one, we can give 10 back, and we'll get 120 blue spheres. So we'll just trade those. And then we'll find the square ones. He'll give us red spheres for that, so we'll just sell maybe 11 back. We'll get 132 red spheres. And we can do the same thing with the sturdy pedestals that we got. We get green spheres for the sturdy ones. I'm going to sell the 5 I just bought. And we can repeat with the clear if we'd like. We get blue spheres for these. So you can see some of these we actually get double. So the round spheres, round pedestals, and the clear pedestals we get blue. For the spin pedestals and the square pedestals we get red. And then for the sturdy pedestals we get green. So just keep that in mind. Some of the even though there's multiple types of pedestals, there are only 3 types of regular, I'm going to call them regular spheres, that you can get from these guys. So good stuff. Feel free to sell your pedestals. They're mostly cosmetic. They don't help you encounter more Pokemon. So I'm going to sell these, and I'm going to get as many spheres as I can. And then I can take those. I can buy the large spheres, or I can just hold on to them and eventually trade these for more TMs, which I'm going to need later. So hope that helped you guys. And also, I guess the last thing I should say is there's a conversion rate. So if you have a bunch of large spheres, you could convert them with these traders to small ones. If you have a lot of small ones, you can trade them to the large traders for large ones. So it kind of goes back and forth, but they don't all sell the same spheres. So it's good to have a balance, a mix of both, or just kind of you can look on the Bulbapedia website to see which trader or what the TM you're looking for, and see what that's going to cost you in terms of small spheres and large spheres. So have fun with that. And anyway, I wanted to show you guys a quick way of doing it. That is my recommended way. Of course, you can keep mining them, and I do recommend you mine if you're looking for other stuff, but that is a really quick way to get spheres, and also farming the items off the Pokemon to get the other spheres. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.